do apologize. I wish there was more they could do on my end. It's just there's no way for me to kind of, go through, um, like databases or even accounts. There's no way for me to do that to kind of see what's going on with the notifications that you're getting.
Yeah. Would there be um which I seriously doubt. But would there be any way that I could, like speak to who's ever in charge of these copyright claim notifications?
Yeah, there's no contact that I can give you. They don't provide me with anything like that. All they do is provide me with the support pages, um, and then you would have to go from there. But they don't provide me with any internal contact information that I can give to callers. If there was, I totally would. It would make my mine and your life easier. It's just there's no way
Mm,
for me to contact or provide any contact information to you.
yeah. See, like the whole thing is that I don't want to resubmit it and them labeling
Yeah.
that new counterclaim as being misused, and because I'm already on like my YouTube channel has already had like 2 strikes already, or like well they have 2 strikes. The last one got cleared up and it got removed from my record, but I already got 2 strikes and I don't want to do this and then end up having to possibly lose my YouTube channel. You know, because really like going to court doesn't even bother me because I don't think that's gonna happen. Because like I said, this is like the same thing that happened with the Sega situation, and I don't see that happening at all. I mean, I have uh, spoken to lawyers for situations like this, and last time I didn't go to court, so this time it's pretty much like the exact same situation. It's just that I don't know, like it's just mind numbing right now. So I just don't. I mean, I would resubmit, but I just want to know that, or like, what was it that caused this time to be labeled as like a misuse, or like, what was it exactly that? I mean, like, chances are like you don't have the email on you, but I'm like, what would okay, so just based on what YouTube's like guidelines are, like what is labeling as misuse, or like what gets labeled as misuse of the counter notification process?
Well, let me go ahead and look up see if they have kind of like what they categorize as misuse, and then see if I can pull up something on mine, and then I'll go ahead and submit it. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
And you see, I'm trying to get this call handled. I hope you guys can hear this because I got the microphone like right there next to the phone. To the I got the microphone right there next to the really. Just turn this down. So I'm trying to figure this out, man. I don't want to have to lose my channel. If there's anything that I could do to resolve this, mind you, it took like a good 2 hours for me to get somebody to speak to. So I mean, I understand that they're a big company and all, but you know, I need these strikes removed. And mind you, you guys are like, I would say like a good 3-4 minutes after I actually got somebody. I should have thought about recording this on notice. Like I just want this for my record. They're using it for their records. I just want this for my record. That I actually spoke to somebody. X out that. Make sure that this is okay. It's on the headphones. Just gotta make sure, man. So I don't know if you guys heard, but he's labeling or that he's going to a forum or a help page that finds out what labels the counter notification process as misuse. because to my knowledge, I wasn't misusing it, so I don't want to have to, deal with that anymore if I resubmit this. And I got the video pause, the recorder pause, so that you guys don't have to sit here and wait with me this long.
To clarify, the notification you're getting is misuse of counterclaims, correct? Or is it just misuse of YouTube policies?
Huh?
Is it misuse of counterclaims?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that occurs. So what qualifies as misuse of counterclaim is when you file a counterclaim on something that has been confirmed true. And that's all that it provides me here. I had to do a little bit of digging for that, and I do apologize for the wait. But it says, the notification you get says we are concerned that you may be misusing our counter notification process, and because of this, we are unable to honor this request. That's correct?
Right.
Yeah, and it says, so that misusing would mean that you are filing counterclaims when you have no legal basis for filing them, as when the claims are valid and you're stating that they are not. So that's what the notification is. And what I understand is that you're worried that if you do it, you file another counterclaim for those takedown notices, you might have to get your account permanently deleted. Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah. I would just, like my recommendation, I would just avoid, re-uploading that video.
No, like I don't have the videos anymore. All the videos associated with,
Right.
yeah, they all got.
Yeah, I would.
I took all of them down.
Yeah, yeah. I would just recommend not to file the counterclaim. If you've taken them down already, then you should be okay. Yeah, and then just not file the counterclaim. So that way you don't get that other X on your account and may have your account forced to deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do apologize. I understand it's a confusing process, but recently YouTube has gotten super strict with, what I've noticed on my observations. I've noticed that YouTube has gotten strict with people who upload videos with video games.
Right.
For some reason, those video game videos seem to always get taken down or have copyright issues, etc., etc. Which kind of sucks because it's good content sometimes, and that's what I've noticed on my end. That a lot of video game videos have been forced taken down because of copyright issues.
All right. So, like I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hold on, because my mind just went blank. It just left me. Hold on.
No worries.
All right. So. All right. So let's say that, all right, like for example, with this situation, all of my all the videos that were in question were taken down, and I try to contact the email from the one that sent the copyright claim to begin with, and they don't respond to it. Like, would that right there, well, pretty much what I want. Huh?
Would it count as a counterclaim? Is what you're trying to ask? If you
Yeah.
responded to the email?
Yeah, like if I responded to like the email. And also, I wanted to ask, has there been any cases where YouTube sends, like those copyright claims on behalf of the companies? I don't know if the companies give them like um permission like ahead of time to to allow them to do so, or has there ever been any cases where YouTube has sent copyright claims on behalf of the companies and the companies not know anything about it? I don't know if you would know anything about that.
Uh, no, YouTube wouldn't send copyright claims on behalf of a company without them knowing about it. Just because in order to send a copyright claim, the company has to fill out a form, and they provide a link to the video that they're claiming copyright on, and then that form will get processed by YouTube, and then they send it to the YouTube channel, or they review it and then they send it to.
Okay, so really, the motherfucker hung up. He hung. Wow, he hung up. He hung up in the middle of the conversation. He hung up. 'Cause I didn't touch anything. Like what? I don't know if I was talking on the phone with them too long and they just hung up on their end, or what the hell happened. Let me try to call him back and see if we get anything.
Press 1. Otherwise, press 2.
Really? They brought me back to the Google menu.
Okay. If you're calling because you can't get into your Gmail account, press 1. Otherwise, for Android devices at the Play Store, press 2. For YouTube, 3. Google Earth and Maps, okay. Just to let you know, we record calls for quality and training. Hang on. We're busier than usual today.
I want to see if I can get him back.
One of our guys is freed up to direct your call. If you don't have time to wait, you can find contact info for most of our product support teams at google.com/support. In the meantime, I'll play some music. If you want to hear something else, just hit any key on your phone to browse through our selection. Enjoy.
Wow. Never mind. It didn't work. They didn't give me back to him. So, you guys heard him. Just. And I don't know what to do at this point. I really don't. I don't want to just lead us. You know. I just don't want to leave it like this and have to wait the entire time just to get the copyright strikes removed. I think that's ridiculous. It's just that it just doesn't make any sense for me to do the resubmission again. I don't know, man. I guess the only thing I can do right now is to try to keep contacting the people to get the copyright strikes removed. Maybe that's something that I have to do, or like the safest thing that I could do right now. Because right now I can't see anything else to do. I plan on playing other games, but I know that if I play those games, chances are I'm gonna be hit with these strikes again, and I don't want to get my third one. So I'm just like out of it, man. Like it's like normally when you get on calls like that, normally people call back, but I didn't get no call back. So yeah, it sucks though. But I'm gonna continue to try to message the people. Hopefully, I can get in touch with somebody that can get these strikes removed. But yeah, man. Huh.